to be freaking kidding me. That thumbnail? Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna turn live chat on.
Oh.
Hello,
I'm so
everyone,
ashamed.
and welcome back to Crochet Delight, and welcome back to Hot Off the Hook Friday. This is the 107th episode of Hot Off the Hook Friday, and
Woo!
There's not much to show you guys. I did stuff this week, but yes, I'll bring you up in a minute. But there are some things I want to go over. One, no entries, so I've got some stuff to fill in the space. Don't worry if any of you miss any lives. It doesn't matter. I'm just filming this just to make sure I do it. So first I'm going to go over some of the stuff that I am working on because, well, I didn't finish anything. Well, I did, but at the same time I didn't. I worked on a couple of videos. You should see that this next Wednesday and the Wednesday after that. And of course, Hot Off the Hook Friday on Fridays. I'm working on the recycled yarn. I took apart a couple of sweaters and I'm trying to get it all nice and straight. It's gonna be a little bumpy, unfortunately, but here's one of those right here. This is approximately 200 yards already. I'm gonna try and sell them between 200 and 400 yards. Hi!
Hey!
And something else I'm working on is I'm gonna be working on mini yarns. And this right here is some roving. You can only see some of the colors on this. Like, this is a really bright piece. There's some darker pieces and it'll look really nice when I spin it up and get the mini hanks of yarn done. But that's something I'm working on, is some mini yarns. So I might actually work on a mini collection eventually. But yay!
Yay.
Another thing aside from videos,
We're going to...
I said no. They already saw that in the last one, I think. Something else that I'm working on is a shawl. So I'm using the virus stitch, and you guys saw Tea Time back when I did the yarn opening for the Lion brand yarn. So it's not that big right now, but it will get bigger, and I have about this much left. And there is a total of, where did I see that? There it is, 437 yards.
I could have found it for you.
I found it.
Alright.
But, so those were the things that I got done this week. Aside from setting up more of my Poshmark site. So,
Are we going to make this into a little advert for your Poshmark site? Or...
well, kind of. I'm gonna have to somehow get a link, but it's really easy to find me on Poshmark. Do @Crochet Delight, and you'll find my stuff very easily. I took quite a few pictures. I believe I have 15 listings on there.
She's got my mom hooked to it, and she's like selling stuff.
No,
like
your mom did it before me.
Oh.
Your mom got me into it. Yes, you're growling. Come here.
Okay, come here, Sophia. You brat.
Little diva. You want your screen time. She wants her screen time.
Like, we're both trying to talk and we hear this.
She wants her screen time.
What a narcissist. Does she count as one?
No, she's a diva.
Oh, okay.
Which I should find her diva sweater and put it on her eventually. So you can hold her
I will.
while I go over some of this. So, Poshmark ties into something that is going to be happening on my channel soon. So, like I said, I have a Poshmark, and you just have to go and look up Crochet Delight on Poshmark. It's very easy to find me. That dress that I showed you in the last Hot Off the Hook Friday, that's in there. There's a little sweater in there. There's a Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw bag. It's very easy to find me. There's even a stuffed llama on there. But, so, you guys know that I had dealt with a scam recently. Well, not recently, within the last couple of months. So, that actually prompted me to do something. I may not be able to do much about it.
But you can at least throw a fork at it.
Yeah, and get the word out about the scams. And I decided to start keeping a list. So on Poshmark, you can comment on somebody's listing. Well, a lot of scammers are on there. And if you're not supposed to do any off-site sales on Poshmark, or else you can get thrown off.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that they'll do is they'll say, contact me through either their phone number or email for an instant purchase. I thought you were holding on to her.
Well, you held on to her and then...
Handed her to you to hold on to her.
Oh. Oops.
Oh well. But, okay. It'll go away.
Okay.
But, what was I saying?
You were talking about the spammers and how something that they do is...
So what they'll do is they say, contact me through yada 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 for a instant purchase. Well, that's okay if you're giving them details on the purchase. But if they try to tell you, okay, I'll send you a check with so many dollars more, it doesn't matter how much, but any money more, that's a scam right there. So I've gotten into the habit of actually just writing down a list. And so far I have 10 of them. I am not going to read them off right now, but I am going to start a little podcast thing of scam alert list. So what I will do is in the description box of that video, I will list off all of the new scam emails and phone numbers.
It's almost like a special news alert kind of thing.
Yep. And I don't know if I'm gonna take what I have and then leave that and then just add on to it in the next description. I think that might be what I'm gonna do, but I'm definitely gonna keep a copy for myself, and I'm gonna send it into the police officers, into the police station. I'm sitting on a belt. But something I want you guys to do, if you would, write down the emails and phone numbers and write scam list. That way on your channels or your social media, I'm going to post it everywhere. I'm going to post it on my Instagram, my Facebook, right here on YouTube, and I'm going to make sure as many people know these emails, or at least have a list or a way to get this list of emails and phone numbers for scammers, so they'll watch out. Because the last 3 that are on my list, 10, 9, and 8, one of those was used twice with a different name. So I'm not doing this person's name with this email. No, I'm doing the email or the number, because they can use a different account name with that email. So you don't have to worry about if I mispronounce the email or anything like that on any of the videos or anything like that, because I will be literally typing each and every one of these out and putting them in the description box. And I'm actually going to put these 10, now that I think of it, since I'm starting it here and now, in this box. But I'll read them off in a completely separate video and redo it right from there. So it'll be listed scam list video 1, scam list video 2.
And so on and so forth.
Yeah, or just scam list 1, 2, 3. The videos will be labeled just like the Hot Off the Hook Fridays. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get 5 to 10 for each video and then do a whole video for it. And write them down if you guys want. I would recommend it. That way, if you get any type of scam email, you can double check against that list. And you can automatically tell them, I've reported this scam to the police. Don't ever contact me again. The more you do that, the more the scammers are going to catch on. And they're going to find out, oh shit, people are actually keeping track of these emails now, and they're being reported. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So, after this video, I am going to write them all down in the description box, because for some reason it's not letting me do a description before a live starts. So,
man, YouTube live streaming seems to be so picky about what you can and can't do.
Well, it used to let me, but now, well, it didn't, and then it did, and then it didn't. It's weird.
So somebody at, Google's pretty much flipping a switch. Now you can't, now you can't, now you can't, now you can't.
Yeah, I think so.
Like they do with everything.
But it might be different. It might just be because of the device that I'm using.
I can see that.
But I don't care. I'll go and I'll re-edit the description at the end if I have to. But I have 10 of them, and I'm going to put an indication next to which ones have been used multiple times. So, specifically on his mom's Poshmark, number 9 on my list has been used twice with a different name on each one. And 7 of these emails and a phone number were just on my Poshmark.
Also another...
And she has way more expensive stuff on her Poshmark, and she's only got 3.
Also, some other things I wish to notice, that all of these emails here, they, just before the ad, yada, 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 they all have numbers on them.
Mm-hmm. And if you'll notice, they're all Gmail.
Yep.
But, like I said, I'm going to make sure that I have them in the description box below and in a scam list video. So I'm not going to read them off right now, but I am going to have them in this description box.
I was going to say, wow, your writing is so much more coherent than my mom's.
It is?
Yes.
I think I scribble.
Oh, you think you scribble? You should see the way she writes things down. You have you?
Yes.
Now tell me, whose is more eligible? Whose is more
legible?
Legible, yep.
Probably mine. But
Bingo.
Hey, I had a friend that would literally scribble, not actually make words, and I could actually read what he meant.
Oh God. Do you still know this person?
Yes. Because he would try and write down something in school, and he would just put a letter in here every now and then, and the teacher would actually read it and know what it is, and I would even know what it is. It's bad.
Wow.
But yeah, another thing that I did this week was right behind us.
Yes, this is really sweet. In fact,
and there are going to be more pictures.
Can I give kind of what my experience was upon seeing this?
Sure.
Okay.
And let me do... There we go.
Yeah.
That's the full thing.
Okay, so what happened was
this
was all set up yesterday, and she kind of scampered off into the bedroom while I was outside, on my computer out there in the living room. And then it's like I was like, you know what? I'm done. I already did some updates, whatever. I got a knock on the door, and she's like, "Not now!" And I'm like,
No, you gotta open the door.
"Oh, okay."
Yeah, you didn't knock.
Well, anyway, I go to open the door, and you just like let out this like,
"Not now."
and I'm like, "Did I do something wrong?" Like, huh?
I'm busy. I'm doing something.
Afterwards, your tone calmed down after you said that, like, okay. And then you bring me in here, and I was just amazed at this. Like, I was like,
because there's certain pictures up there, like the one above my head. That one is a picture of me in a dress that I made. Let's see.
that you sent to me.
That one right there is our parents and when they made it official. These ones way over here, that's us, the way we were the day that we met.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, that one is family. I can't see if it's Amy and I don't know, but there's a whole bunch of different ones.
There's also some good doggy.
There's my friend with a bird on her shoulder.
And there's some good doggy pictures of Kane and
There's
Sophia.
Kane.
Sophia's is right there.
Yeah, his mom holding Sophia.
Yeah. It was just so cute coming in here, and it's like my heart practically melted from the inside. and you have to admit, even though my mom's a smart aleck, she did think it was cute.
Yeah, I know. The way it's set up is typical, like, high schooler, and I'm not a high schooler anymore.
Neither am I.
But, I was getting a little tired of cards hitting me in the face on that wall.
Not me. That's because I didn't let them hit me. Ha!
So I decided I want something on the wall, and there's a giant white wall right behind us, and it seemed kind of empty to have that in the frame and nothing there. And you gotta go.
Yeah, sorry. Hey, I'm coming, Bob.
Yeah.
See you, everybody.
You know that new set of elementals that I just bought?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, he's gonna do guy stuff, so. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, I didn't do too much. I did a couple of videos, which it actually took probably about an hour to film both of them. Oh, pardon me. And then about a half hour to put it all together. I started the scam list, and let's see. Yeah, the yarn, of course. I've been working on that. Oh, one thing I really should show you is the temperature blanket. I got February all finished. I am gonna wait like a little while before I do the March. I might just fill up the calendar and then decide to do it after. I'm hitting myself all over the place, but let me get that. Here we
You having fun, honey?
Here we go.
There's
So.
a flooring gun jam, so I gotta go up with my spray.
Way down here. Ignore
Huh?
that. Way down here. It's
But having to find the elements so I can take it apart.
I have it rolled the
I've
wrong
had
way.
that before, it's some knot, sometimes it'll jam it.
Oh, and my
Well,
hook
if
is
you roll a
stuck.
piece of wood, so you take that apart, get that back off. There's only a short piece, so you
My hook is stuck. There we go. So I kind of rolled this the wrong way.
I can't hear you.
Oh no. Okay, there we go.
Well, if it ain't
I have to
full
fix
pipe,
a
we can
stitch
walk
later.
through it, yeah.
Accidentally pulled it a little
That's all right.
too.
Just
Too
don't step on that front sill piece, but I'm trying to make it still movable a little bit.
Okay, it's fixed. So you can see
Donna,
I'm gonna try and re-roll this.
you just thinking
Maybe.
what?
No, I probably shouldn't. That's the way I have to. I have to actually work with
You
it,
sticking your hand in?
and I have to remember it. But
You having fun?
let me get this. There we go. So from right here up to this black, that's January. And then from that black up to this black is February. And let me get closer so you guys can see February. And as you can tell, I did put like a little sparkle in there. If you guys can't tell, oops, it's the camera, but that is what I'm doing for like a special occasion. And I'm not putting my hook back in there because it is going to mess it up. But I went ahead and made a temperature blanket card. And it's got all of these. All of the colors right there. And we're actually getting into the part where it's these two colors, ice and fern, where it's getting warmer. So I'm actually really glad to see the temperature difference in here. And there are still some purples, which are the coldest days. I'm going to be really excited when we get to the dark green, orange, and the red, because those are real summery and really hot. So it's gonna be really nice to see how this turns out throughout the entire year. It's February, and as you can tell, I'm not doing that great of a job at keeping my edges straight. But I don't care. I'm gonna block it when I'm done. But I'm hoping that when I go to put the border on, which will be black, that it'll straighten out. If it doesn't, oh well. I'm not going to worry about it too much because it's unique and it's not that easy to do a slip stitch blanket and keep the edges straight. But, you know, I'm going to try. And the more I go, the less I like the tassels on the sides. I mean, I could keep them on the sides and then put tassels all around the bottom and the top, but I'd rather not. I would rather put a border. But that is actually the only thing that I have completed. I know it took me a while to do that, but yeah. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys go. I've talked your ear off long enough with everything, scams, everything that's been finished, and even what's happening in the wall. Or on the wall, I should say. But, alright, so I'm gonna look really weird. Sophia, do you want to come help me? No, she's licking her paw. But, alright. So I'm going to go work on some yarn, and I'm going to work on that shawl a little more, and I will see you guys next Friday, and I'll hopefully have some more stuff done, like actually done, to show you guys. If not, it'll just be another like check-in kind of thing. So have a delightful day, and happy hooking, everyone. Bye!